Welcome back, folks, to Evil Island Multiplayer section. Today we're gonna play the Undeads Are Close to the Dead City. Yeah, you talk a lot. Now, things you need for this mission. Kinda mandatory, but you can, if you're feeling fancy, you can skip them. Is the fireworks spell. Also, protection from fire could be useful if you want to try a different approach to the Undead camp. But this spell, you absolutely need it. I mean, you can do it without, but you have to drag the undeads about. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is, let's use a path weaponry. There are a couple of tigers here as soon as you start. You should try to backstab them. Also, you're vulnerable to nothing, so let's use the hammer here. And I forgot to... my bad. I forgot to strengthen, so the backstab you failed, like magistrally failed. Tiger are strong, undead you can beat them, it's no problem at all. I mean, you need to have 54 attack and defense, that's what they have. You can use the spear, it's not a big deal, or you can use the hammer. Ooh. Tiger is coming close. There is another tiger here indeed. So as you progress along the game, enemies are going to be much tougher. Mostly because I'm not hitting them in the head, like so, but... Right. Switch down.
Immediately.
Alright, as soon as this tiger turns, which means right now, I'm going to run. And I'm going to try to backstab this tiger.
Here for you!
There you go. She's dead. There is another one there, and there are bats over there which shoots lightning. You wanna steer clear of them.
I agree.
Okay, there's an undead here. We can avoid the undead. We don't need to go that way. The undeads drop money, as you can see. They do not drop bones, sadly. Which is weird. There should be an undead here. It's probably somewhere patrolling around. Right, so you cross this bridge here, right? And if you continue down this road, there's this guy. If you continue down this road, you will find Will of the Wisps. So I do not recommend that, unless you really want to fight Will of the Wisps. What I do recommend is to follow the river. Right? There should be a couple of black boars. You can kill them for skins. I mean, it's not much, it's just some money. Maybe you will get back the repair cost. Right. So we keep going there, and we're gonna jump onto the beach. I suppose this is a beach of some kind. Or the desert.
I agree.
And this area should be empty. Should not have any enemy whatsoever. We keep going this way. There is a Will of the Wisp. Never mind. You can definitely avoid the Will of the Wisp. She's out of her patrol range. So you feel free to hug the border of the map. And as you can see, we are nearing the camp of the undeads, and we're gonna approach them now slowly. We're gonna need to go right here. There are undeads all over here. We're gonna need to take out the patrols one at a time. Now, first of all, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna use the firework spell.
I shall do it.
We're gonna be using strengthen. Now they're going back, and what we're gonna do is backstab.
I shall do it.
Never mind. Okay, let's drag this guy down here into the beach, and we can fight. As usual, take out the arms and then go for the rest. Where did you come from, dude? Let's switch the weapon to Ingo Spear. If you have an Ingo Spear, it's better. Otherwise... Okay, this guy is dead, basically.
I like it.
Now we can switch back to my Gepat Spear. I messed up. What can I say? Guilty as charged. Okay. Now this guy, somehow you can kill them. Just remember, go for the arms. Again, do as I say, not as I do. I don't know how this guy managed to find us. Whatever. Now we need to find a way to backstab them.
Immediately.
That's for sure. The best way I know of is to stealthily approach the base. Now, due to the nature of... Okay, we can definitely approach this guy and kill him.
Do it.
Right. Oh, no, never mind.
I shall do it.
We need to reapply the strengthen. Right.
Yes.
So this guy should not turn my way. Did they say anything? At all? No, they need to attack this guy. Well, anyway, what a great start. Again, I cannot see the target. Okay. Come on, take him out. His arm is gone. Good. That's great. What's this damage? You can definitely take them out. If you have trouble meleeing these guys, you should consider backstabbing.
I do not see how I could get there.
Anyway, let's go back to the spot where we need to be, which is this way.
Agree.
And in here we find the target, which is the necromancer guy. So this guy is the undead necromancer. He's very tough. He has a lot of armor. You should be very careful when you're trying to backstab this guy. Okay. If you're trying to backstab this guy, sheesh. You better have something strong. Now, our spear does from 10 to 23 damage, which means that most likely if we try to backstab, it's gonna backfire and we're gonna do 0 damage. We're gonna do 0 damage even with the hammer. So it's kind of very difficult. Ooh. I didn't see you there.
Yes.
There's the guard over there. We took care of that. I kinda got lost talking about the undead. You should have an Ingo's weapon for your own sake here, or a mage. I'm gonna show you as soon as I find a victim.
I shall do it.
Or a target. There should be someone. Come on. There you go. Now this guy's coming. There you go. See, this guy has 19 armor. You should use the firewall spell. Okay, somehow I'm not sure.
I shall do it.
I don't want to risk it. This guy, he just moved there. I'm gonna wait.
Try something else.
Yeah, you go there.
I shall do it.
Okay. We should definitely run and backstab this guy with, I say, the hammer.
Did you feel it?
There you go. By the way, my hammer do not have the weaken spell. So there you have it. Now there is a will of the wisp. We can take her out.
I shall do
or
it.
we can skip her. There's a guy over there which we can definitely lure. You see? This guy over here. We can try to lure this guy to us and melee this guy to death. So we're gonna try and do it one at a time. Again, use the firework spell. Jesus Christ, this coughing comes up always when I'm recording videos. Okay, good. This guy noticed us, so let's switch to the spear and go for the harp. I'm sorry you cannot see anything. That's the way it goes. Right, we took out one of his arms, and we can definitely kill him. There you go. Right, so we still have some people to take care of before
There
we
is
can
no way there. Yes,
assault
immediately.
the necromancer,
Whatever you say.
because he might aggro some people and you do not want that. Right, so there should be a couple of guards here, and I really want to take care of this Will of the Wisp, truly. 54, can I do it? Well,
I
let's
shall
buff.
do it.
Let's cast protection from fire, and this thing is resistant to piercing and slashing, so I should probably go with the hammer. I'm gonna take out this monster because there are two of them, so let me use my Ingot Spear. We do have protection from fire, so it should be okay. There are more than two.
Yes, have at it.
Well, I'm gonna take out all of them because I can. You should not get in trouble with them though. I just want to be on the safe side.
I understand.
I really hate not being on the safe side. The next one is there.
Anything useful?
Good. Now
Yes,
let's go back to the
immediately.
camp. I want to have some room to maneuver. And if you have protection from fire, it should be okay. Now, here are the guards.
I shall do it.
There's another guard over there. Nice. So let's wait until. Right, we've got this. We can, if I can backstab this guy, that will be great. Let me actually go and sneak about here. As soon as this guy turns around, I'm gonna backstab him. Maybe. Who knows? I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go. Just because I'm recording a video, I don't want you to wait 500 hours. There you go.
Let
Is that
us have a look here.
good? Now we got this
Yes.
guy out of the equation. Let's make
Yes.
sure there are no more enemies here,
I shall do it. I agree.
because I do not want any surprise. Okay, I think we're fine.
I understand.
Right, so we've got two guards. We can take them out. I do not recommend backstabbing them because you
Whatever you say.
never know when a backstab is gonna fail. That's the point. So what we're gonna do, now that we've taken
Yes.
out this guard, you can take out this guard first, so you can have room to maneuver here. Now what we're gonna do is lure this guard over here.
Yes.
Away from his friends, so it doesn't cause a general alarm. Really
I
far
shall do
away,
it.
like so. We're buffing. Oh, this guy saw us. Even better.
Yes.
And now we can, as always, take out the arms. The rest will follow. There you go. And now we just have to wait. Right,
Let us
one
take a look.
down. Another one to go.
Yes.
Again, use the firework spell.
I
You
shall
need to
do
kill
it.
all of them, by the way, not just the leader.
Yes.
So you might as well kill them now. Let him go, let him go. Let him go over there. Just
I shall
gonna
do it.
lure him out like the other one.
This should be fun.
Yeah, this should be fun. I'm gonna take out the arm. If you struggle with this quest with melee, don't worry. You don't need to farm this quest. You can farm the others. Like I've got a clever plan. While you're farming, that should be okay. This quest doesn't pay that much. If you wanna do it because you wanna complete once, as always, I recommend completing the quest once, and then only focusing on the quest you can farm, because as always, it's gonna be a farming game. Especially if you're playing alone, where you have to farm for everything.
Yes.
Right, so this guy
I shall do it.
is very difficult to melee, to backstab, one shot, but you should do enough damage to cripple this guy.
I shall do it.
Oh, he's gonna move, he's gonna stop, and we're gonna go for a backstab. It could go wrong, it could go right. As always, the problem with backstabbing in this game is they've got supreme armor, so you probably want to use spells. Or in my case, do not even backstab. Why? Okay, we got this one. I need to weaken this guy.
Yes, have at it. That was not bad.
And that's it. I use my Ingo Spear because I
Let us
failed the
take a
backstab,
look.
but that's how you complete the quest. Okay. This might not be extremely relatable because I've been using my Ingo Spear,
I agree.
but it is that difficult. This guy, you do not have protection from acid, so you're gonna take full damage. There's no way you can avoid the damage. And you probably won't be able to complete this quest unless you're lucky with the backstab. I failed the backstab because of the angle. I couldn't wait, but I suggest you wait for
Whatever
a good
you
chance
say.
to backstab the guy. If you are lucky, you will be dealing a lot of damage. If you're not lucky, you're gonna die, and you have to restart the quest. That's the way this game works, if you didn't notice up until now.
I understand.
Some quests are easy, they're meant to be replayed, like farming. It's the same, really. There are enemies that are meant to be farmed, and there are enemies that are meant to be avoided. They're not worth the hassle. And the same is with quests. There are quests that are meant to be farmed, and there are quests that are meant to be played as kind of a difficult challenge for the player. So do this quest only if you wanna feel like challenging yourself.
Whatever you say.
Trust me, you will see with the reward it's
I
not
understand.
fantastic. Okay? These quests do not pay that much. And this area is quite difficult. And it was complicated even for someone with my weapon. With an adamantite spear, which is nothing to sneeze at. It's
I
basically...
agree.
And there goes the skeleton.
I do not see how I could get
Sup.
there.
I'm not even gonna buff.
Ah, did
When you have this weapon, you can pretty much
I understand.
bully these monsters, even without strengthen. So you might want to consider farming the messengers missing from the city to get the money to buy the weapon, unless you wanna farm a lot, like really a lot. Now, given the nature of farming, spellcasting is preferable. I'm just gonna show you my
Whatever
firewall.
you say.
What is that? Okay, let's strengthen. Are you gonna consider me? Please notice me, senpai. Thank you. I'm just going to use firewall. Gonna wait for another one. See, with 2 fireball, look at the HP of the tiger. You see? And if you have a sword, which you should have for a caster. Sword is the caster weapon.
It is easy.
All you have to do, really, is to cast firewall and these guys will die. Obviously to weaken them, otherwise the region will... Usually these spells are used to counter the region of the monster. Firewall, the lightning barrier and the acid fog. They're used to counter the region of the enemies. Then you have to deal damage. Right, so this was the quest. And that's been destroyed, yes. Look at the experience, 800 experience, wow. We got 740. We can sell the shit we found. We don't need that. There you go. You got a little bit of that, and yeah, let's just say this quest is not worth it. I mean, it is the fastest quest on the last map of this island, but definitely these quests are not worth the hassle. The monetary gain is abysmal. The best material in this island is the hard leather. There is nothing else that comes close to it. Enemies will drop like 40, 60 money. It's not, at best. They can drop down to 27 money. No, not really recommend playing this map unless you wanna complete the quest. Stick to the third map or play The Messenger is Missing from Suslanger. It's a bit of a stealth mission, but you should be able to do it. Anyway, let's repair. Again, lost all my money in repairs, mostly because of the adamantite spear, which does a lot of damage, from 19 to 44, and as you can see I can deal 0 damage to that guy even with the adamantite spear. Of course I have strengthened, so I will deal 30% more damage, but just to show you that, I mean, yeah, backstabbing might not always work in every quest. Anyway, thank you for watching. This was the Undead Are Close to the City, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.